Yo guys, how y'all doing? So today we're gonna be talking about the 1.2 on weathering waves, the leaks, the drip marketing, if I'm going to play, what I'm going to pull, what I think about the game state, what is going to happen on the story. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get into it, shall we? So basically I was gonna make a video talking about them more on the leak side, but seems like Wuwa decided to post them as drip marketing whenever I was in bed. So let's just talk about her, right? So ZZ, or however you pronounce it, ZZ, whatever. I'm not Chinese. I don't speak Mandarin, so it is what it is, right? We just try it. So apparently, according to the leakers, she's gonna be a 5 star. I mean, 5 star is obvious because it indicates right here it is a 5 star. That being said, the leakers say she's gonna be a glacial support. I mean, I don't know about you guys. I'm willing to get a support because technically we only have Verena as a 5 star support, right? Because the other ones are more like sub DPSs like Sanhua, Yinglin, Mordefi, and things like that. So we just have basically Verena and Baidzi. I'm willing to pull on her if she's good enough to be worth pulling for, right? Because I'm already running kind of low on pulls, and I still have to pull for Chang Li as well. So it's gonna be tough, right? That being said, if she provides enough of a value, I think she'll be a good character. Simply because we don't have another support to fight that spot with her, right? And surely the 5 star is going to be better than the 4 star, right? I think everyone can agree with that, especially if she gives us some huge damage buff. People say, the leakers are saying that she will also be a good support for Jinxie, which is great because this way Verena can go with whatever other DPS you have. And since she's going to be focused on buffing Jinxie, and I'm sure 90% of the player base pulled for Jinxie, so great addition, right? I know most people are saying they're going to skip her, but to be honest, I think she will probably be a character worth pulling for. Because I do think we're gonna have more characters that work kind of like Jinxie in the future as well. So she will probably have valuable support later on the game too. So and the other one we have is Changli Yao. So if you guys keep up the leaks, we've been hearing about him for a long time since the release of the game, basically. Apparently, on the beginning, people thought he was going to be a pistol user, but now the leakers are talking about him being a gauntlet user, actually, and that would be nice because we have one Young Wu, whatever, the Fedora guy, and we do have Jiang Xing, right, the Yin Yang girl, and we do have our furry boy as well. Already three gauntlet users. That being said, most people don't use neither of them. Don't use the furry girl, the furry boy. Don't use the Yin Yang girl, and don't use the fedora guy. So maybe who knows? He's gonna be the first character, the first gauntlet user that everyone's going to use. Why do I say everyone's going to use? Because apparently we're gonna get him for free. He's gonna be a doctor ratio situation. So if that happens, it's gonna be great. I mean, he's gonna fuck up their sale numbers, and with ZZZ coming up, I don't know if they're trying to use this as an excuse, because then it will be an obvious market excuse. They will say, "Oh, but one of the banner characters from the month was a free character, so there's no reason to compare both revenue charts." That being said, maybe it is a strategy, maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just to make characters gravitate towards Wuthering Waves more since they're being really given, right? Given another free 5 star character. So I don't know. Maybe that's the strategy, right? Being more generous to overcome the hype that DZZ is getting, right? Even though most people love to hate on DZZ, I do think that love and hate relationship is going to eventually turn into more of a love than a hate relationship throughout the future patches, right? So obviously, if he's a free character, I ain't pulling for him because I'm free to play on Wuwa, and I don't want to spend my gems, my what's the name of it? Fork already. Astrite. I don't want to spend my Astrite pulling for a character that we're already getting for free. I don't want to pull for dupes. I don't care about that. If that happens, it's going to be great because we're going to be able to accumulate more gems for future characters, right? For 1.3, 1.4, 2.0, and whatever. So hopefully that's interesting because he's going to be the first. How can I say that? He's going to be the first DPS that's going to fight for a slot that's already fulfilled. Why do I say that? Because apparently he's going to be lightning. So him being lightning means that he's going to fight over the spot that Calcharo currently occupies. So that's going to be interesting to see. Are they going to power creep Calcharo a lot? I don't know, especially because if he is a free character, so they have two options, right? Either, oh, he's a free character, so we can just power creep Calcharo and no one will care because he's a free character, so everyone will have him. Or the second option, he's a free character, everyone will have him, so we have no reason to power creep Calcharo yet. And everyone that didn't got Calcharo now will have a lightning DPS. I don't know. They could go either way, right? And either way will be fine, to be honest. Because again, he's a first character, so no one will really care about those intricacies of power creeping or not in this scenario, right? So, besides that, we gotta talk about the story, right? Because the patch already seems kind of weak on characters. I mean, I'm super fine with pulling for the Ice Girl, and I'm gonna have some fun with the free character who doesn't, right? But that being said, that doesn't really make people stick too long. That just makes them visit the game, right? For it to stick, 1.2 has to be crazy. Hopefully, 1.2 won't be a filler arc, right? Because that's my worry right now. Because on 1.1, we got a lot of info, we got a lot of lore dump on the end, mostly on the end of the story, right? So we got to learn a lot more about the main character, about the little guy that comes with us, about Jue, about how a lot of things works on the universe. So I'm really worried that 1.2 is gonna go the anime route, and after a big story dump, a big climax on action, they go the beach episode, the filler one, the traveling and nothing happens. And I'm really worried that they do that because I know, sure, they already foreshadowed that we're going to meet the Black Lotus guys. I think that's the name, right? Black Shores, Black Lotus. I don't remember. And hopefully they don't go the filler route, and they give us another intense lore story wise patch, because they needed to keep the attention going, to keep us hyped, to keep us interested, to keep coming back to the game more and more and more, especially now that ZZZ has come out. So whether you like it or not, whether you agree or not, some players will play both games. Some players will migrate, will give up on one for the other, or even some players will start CCC and then go like, "Nah, I want something harder," and then we'll go to Wuwa again, or to Wuwa for the first time, right? So there's a lot of pieces moving on this month, on the 1.2 patch, and on ZZZ 1.0 patch. So this is an important moment for Kuro Games. They have to do they have to be wise on their movements, on how they play it, and hopefully 1.2 will be amazing, and we will keep grinding both ZZZ and Wuba, because I like a lot both of the games, and I really want both to succeed. Because again, if both of them succeed, we as players gain more. We gain more fun, more things to do, probably more currency, more characters, and that's, to be honest, just great for us, right? Because these companies just make a shitload of money, and giving us a little bit more currency or a character or other doesn't really matter to them at the end of the day, right? So hopefully both of the games will succeed, will do great, and we will keep on getting a lot of cool shit coming from both ZZZ and Wu, right? So boys, that's pretty much it for today. If you guys liked it, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on my Twitch, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.